But the sons look like some old cool pop-pops that, you know, from time to time when they get their Social Security, they might, you know, buy some cigarettes and vagina. So before we get started, please like and share this video because it is so important to my success here on the YouTube. Now, let's talk about what the hell is going on here now with you Ninja News on what's today? Wednesday. I'm either going to release this on Thursday or Friday. I don't know. Okay, guys. So the first thing I want to talk about is Paul Mooney's twin sons, reacting to Rashawn. What's his last name?
$1 It didn't, and you know, years later, it did not happen. Was there a reason why?
It didn't happen because Richard caught on fire. Richard burned. And that's what saved Paul Mooney's life today, present day, is because Richard caught on fire. And then that became the primary. Before that, it was Paul Mooney. You did this to my son. It was betrayal, my son. And then you pretended like it didn't happen. So had Richard not caught on fire, Paul Mooney would not be here. He wouldn't be living.
Did Rich ever, I guess his son came to him, Pryor Jr. came to him about the incident? Or was it caught on, like, surveillance?
I don't think it was on surveillance. I don't think Paul was that stupid. But somewhere along the way, Richard found out.
Paul Mooney's sons. Listen, I don't know you fellas. I don't know your life. I don't know what you've been through. All I know is if Paul Mooney is 78, y'all motherfuckers look like y'all 60.
Don't you think he would be up here talking? Yeah. That's Paul Mooney. Somebody said Paul Mooney hiding. Paul Mooney ain't hiding. Wait a minute. Paul Mooney's not well. Somebody just said in Atlanta that Paul Mooney canceled his show because he was performing in Atlanta. Paul Mooney don't perform. He was coming to Atlanta because he promotes comedians, just like he did back in the day when he put Robin Williams on, when he put Tim Reed on, when he put Johnny Witherspoon on. He's always promoted comedians. So that's what he can do now. He can go to a city. It could be a Paul Mooney Presents, where it showcases different comics and he can come in and sign autographs. But he's not performing. He's not well enough. And the only reason he didn't go to Atlanta, Paul, he don't even know what's going on right now with all this Richard Pryor stuff. You don't need to speak on it. We speaking on it. We're his oldest sons.
They look like they could be his brothers and not his sons. But I digress. I don't know if it's because Paul Mooney took care of himself real well. You know, cocoa butter every day, Botox. I don't know what he's doing. But the sons look like some old cool pop-pops that, you know, from time to time when they get their Social Security, they might, you know, buy some cigarettes and vagina. So, when they went on the Comedy Hype channel or show, you know, it's like this channel, Comedy Hype. DJ Vlad, you need to protect your nuts. That's all I'm saying. Protect your nuts, bruh, because they coming for you. At first, you was like killing it, you know, down here to the YouTube with, you know, all the interviews that you was having. But I don't know, bruh. I don't know. I mean, I would love to know who the interviewer is. I would love to know that. I would love to know if he's black or white. I mean, he sounds white. I know you're like, Nay, why does that matter? Because it matters with DJ Vlad because they call him the Culture Vulture. And I think if they find out that the dude who is the interview that is interviewing black comedians, they might call him a Culture Vulture also. Okay, but, you know, I don't know. Stay in the dark, bruh. Stay in the dark. Comedy Hype allowed the sons to come on and address Rashawn. There's nothing wrong. You cannot interview one person without interviewing the other person. You know, just as a fair and unbiased interviewer, you have to get both sides. If I don't have all the specs, I can't give you a firm answer. And I damn sure not going to listen to Ray Ray over there just because Ray Ray said something. I don't know Ray Ray. I don't know him. I don't give a fuck about brothers. Bottom line is, don't you talk on behalf of Richard Pryor Jr. Don't you talk about that. Why don't you let Richard Pryor Jr. say what happened to him? What the twins said was, I'm not moved by the fact that Richard Pryor wanted to put a hit out on our father. I mean, he was high the entire time. He probably wanted to put a hit out on his mammy. And then they referenced the Richard Pryor Jr.'s book from a while back. And they were saying that nothing like that was in the book before. Like nothing. When he spoke about the things that happened to him in his past, he said nothing about Paul Mooney. Now, let me get you brothers. Okay, first of all, victims don't talk until they're ready to talk. Just because he ain't say it, don't mean that it didn't happen, brothers. And believe it or not, we don't know everything that our parents did. I still look at my mammy now and be like, girl, what the hell you done? Do you hear me? I just found out 10 years after my mother passed that she was selling weed. You don't know everything that your parents did. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't with them 24 hours a day. So you can't make a determination as to what your father would do or wouldn't do. Now, you can speak on it now in regards to your father don't know what the heck is going on because he's down there to the hospital. But anyway, all I got to say is, brothers, I commend you for sticking up for your father, for going down there telling your father's side. You know, now we really don't know whether you did strange twins. We don't know whether he kicked your ass out, you know, when y'all was 16 years old. We don't know. But I do applaud your effort for wanting to take care of your father's business to help clear his name. Let's move on. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to move on to Lord Duvall. Let me show you this. Now, let me say something, Lord Duvall. I don't know you. All I know is I don't go back and forth with niggas either. It's a lot of women on Instagram. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm not the most beautiful woman on here. Y'all be talking about my nostrils and going in on my neck. But y'all, I done lost about 5 pounds. So I done lost 5 pounds in my neck. I ain't did a smack of the face for you to say that. It's beautiful women on Instagram that do wear their clothes, that do keep their clothes on. Wow, there's such a thing. It is such a thing. It's just y'all motherfuckers don't check for those. Y'all deliberately skip over the pretty women, either because they're too thick. And for real, y'all need to stop playing because y'all love us thick girls. You love us. You going through some kind of denial in your brain because you can't be walking around here with old thickie in front of all your friends with, you know, Drea Michelle's all over the place. But I will say this. It's not that they're not here because we are here. It's just y'all not checking for us. You know, I'm a whole married woman to, you know, a wife, you know, so, you know, I'm not trying to fight the power. You know, I'm not the head of this. One of you other ladies can take this, you know, train and keep it moving. Me, I don't. I'm a whole married woman. But I just found it appalling that Lord Duvall would say something like that. What the fuck you mean? They're on Instagram. What the fuck do you mean that we're on Instagram, but, you know, you didn't know we existed? No, you don't check for us. Them women who had them titties out, their breasts out all over Instagram, it's because they know that you dum-dums. That's what y'all looking for. Y'all they put a whole stop sign in front of your damn face and you ninjas be right there. But let a woman be a beautiful, attractive, African-American woman, whether we light-skinned, brown-skinned, dark-skinned, y'all motherfuckers don't check for us. Y'all turned it into a whole thirst trap. Instagram is a whole thirst trap for you niggas. So shut up, Lord Duvall. Shut up. I don't know you like that nigga, but I know you full of shit. Academics, bruh, I don't have no problems with you. You know, check me out down here to the YouTube a lot, okay? I know you be following me because you are, what is DJ Academics? He like watching my horoscope or zodiac videos, right? You know I do follow the dude. I follow a lot of hip hop dudes, whether they old, young, whatever the case may be. I just love information. I'm that kind of person. I'm that guy. He was the one that told me I forgot who I was talking about, but he told me somebody was a Scorpio. I forgot what it was, but anyway, that's not what I'm talking about. But anyway, DJ Academics, bruh. First of all, why do you listen? I wouldn't talk about Nicki at all. She around here trying to put a plug in your brother. She trying to put a whole plug in your ass. What I would do if I was you is I just wouldn't talk about certain people. Them Chicago rappers almost got your ass down there. You heard me? They almost grabbed hold of your neck. You know, crazy ass Vic Mensa was like, I'm gonna slap you in the face. But then I, thought about him in a dress slapping anybody. But, and then plus he's a little off mentally. So, you know, it's not like you could take Vic Mensa serious. But DJ Academics, we know that your ass got real stiff when you know, you and Joe Buttons and the girl, I forget her name. Girl, I'm so sorry that I forget your name. I'm so, is it something Odessa? Indessa? Something like that. I'm sorry, girl, that I be forgetting your name, but you do a good job there. You ain't no whole sex kitten up there. You do your job and you keep it grounded. You's a whole Angela Yee, and I hope you go far. Now, I don't know if you fuck with women like Angela Yee. I don't know. Angela Yee just seems very, very bisexual to me, you know. Allegedly. I don't know that lady. I'm not in the bed with her, but anyway. The thing about DJ Academics, what you can't do is fuck with a lady who's already on the edge. Like, she's on the edge. Leave her the fuck alone. And I know you want to be truthful. You know what I'm saying? But listen, be different. You know, everybody's on the I hate Nicki train. You know, she's done, she's dead. Everybody's on that. No. Leave Nick alone. Leave her the fuck alone. 50 Cent was like, you know, don't retire, take a break, Nick, and come back. But see, I got mixed messages because you have people that's coming out and saying, okay, how she retiring for real when she just was hooking up with people trying to do collabs, and she contacted certain people so that she could start working on her next album, okay? Like I said before, okay, Nick should retire. Nick is the last of the greats. I don't mean no harm to Cardi B. I don't know you, lady. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you, Cardi, and all you Barty gangs, because y'all motherfuckers be around here swinging like you know the lady personally. But Nick is the last of the greats. And when I say that, I mean it in a way of back from Nick on back, it could only be one successful female rapper at a time. Only one. So that means that you couldn't be just regular. You had to be great. You know what I'm saying? And for even the male rappers, they get a good 2 years and then they just ride the wave out. For females, they might get a good 5 years and then ride the wave. Maybe not even 5, like between 3 and 5 years, and then ride the wave out. Nicki has surpassed her mark, her 5-year mark. The last of the greats, okay? So she's gotten to a point where now she's competing with all these different doll babies. Asian doll, Cuban doll, Barbie doll, Ken doll, Dana doll, Cabbage Patch doll, Chucky doll. All the dolls, okay? That's what Nicki is doing, and she's better than that. Nicki shouldn't have to compete where we're in a time frame where basically, as long as you're an ex-stripper, and I hate to say, listen, y'all, I don't know y'all. I don't know these people like that. I don't know you. But basically, it's like if you're an ex-stripper, if you look a certain way, you know, if you willing to sleep on the couch and sleep with certain rappers to come out, then you there. You know what I'm saying? So Nicki shouldn't have to compete with people that slept their way to the top. She shouldn't have to. Therefore, retire, Nick. So, and I'm not even a huge Nicki fan like that. In fact, I'm a Cardi fan. Real bad. I love Cardi's music right now. But we all know Cardi probably got another year or two left. That's it. That's it. The industry is not going to let her be large because there's too many people out here to leave Nicki alone. Let her retire. Act. Leave that lady alone. Let her do whatever it is she's going to do. Let her retire. Shut the fuck up talking about that lady. Leave her alone. Now, I know you around here, you know, you trying to let people know that if something happened to me, Nick did it. Okay? I can dig that. But you just need to leave that lady alone. Stop talking about her. Plus, it's like a whole bandwagon thing where everybody like, I hate Nick, so everybody trying to jump on a bandwagon. Nick is legendary. Now, if you have not already done so, please like and share this video because it is so important to my success here on the YouTube. Now, remember this, the same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Peace.